The character sits at a desk, holding a pen, staring blankly into space. A red loading symbol, no real text, spins above their head. The scene freezes briefly, like the brain just crashed. Dialogue. Hey, have you ever sat at your desk, holding a pen, but your brain's like, not responding? The character looks sideways.
Oh my God!
Tiny white streaks of light, representing knowledge, rush toward another desk. They reach out to grab them, but miss. Dialogue. It's like my brain's frozen, my heart's lagging, and all my knowledge just run off to my friend's house. The character opens a book, but instead of text, white mist flows out. Behind them, a dark background with a faint red light in the distance, symbolizing an unclear future. The character looks up dramatically and shouts, "Wait, do smart kids drink Red Bull for their brains or what?" A red symbol
Oh my
only.
God!
No text falls from above. They dodge it just in time. The character stands up, pointing straight toward the viewer. You're not bad. You're just learning in the wrong mode. The background flashes red, white, and black, symbolizing energy and determination. The character is cleaning the study desk seriously, but instead of dust, tiny mini brains, thoughts, and memories fall out. A few grey shadow blobs, symbols of self-doubt, drop to the floor. The character sees a red RAM bar above their head, completely full. Tiny self-doubt viruses bounce around inside, symbolic icons only. They tap their head. A red flash clears the viruses away. In the morning, the character writes down 3 small goals, symbol icons only. Each one glows red ding as it's completed. The character stands in the center, with a glowing red circle rotating behind them. Their face shows determination as red light spreads through the frame. Finally, they smile and raise a fist high in victory. The character stands in the center, with a glowing red circle rotating behind them. Their face shows determination as red light spreads through the frame. Finally, they smile and raise a fist high in victory. The character opens the book, and a giant dark shadow rises from the pages. It's the organic boss. They shake, sweat, and clutch their pen while the book glows with red light. The character hides behind a stack of books, peeking out nervously. The organic boss grows twice as big and grins like an evil boss. A glowing red energy symbol appears in the air, representing don't avoid it. The more you hide, the stronger it gets. No real text. The morning scene brightens up. The character holds a steaming red cup of coffee, looking at the book with fierce determination. A red beam of light shines behind, activating study mode on. 3 small clock icons appear one by one, no text. 20 minutes, warming up with light note-taking. 10 minutes, rewriting formulas in red pen. 5 minutes, testing confidently without looking at notes. The organic boss explodes into hundreds of red light streaks spreading across the frame. The character stands proud in the center, raising a victorious fist, surrounded by glowing brain and light bulb icons. The character studies seriously under focused white light. After 10 minutes, their hand unconsciously grabs the phone. A red infinity loop glows on the screen. 2 hours later, they're frozen in disbelief. A giant phone turns into a TV remote, sending red signals that control the character. They sit frozen, twitching slightly, eyes blank like a hacked robot. The character trains the phone like a smart pet, blocking social apps, unsubscribing entertainment feeds, setting a glowing red focus wallpaper. The phone glows and wags its tail with light. The phone glows, orbiting around the character with soft red light. The character smiles, treating it like a study teammate. Glowing icons, notes, clocks, and light bulbs float around. The character stands in the center, holding a glowing red phone. White and red light spread behind them, with icons of brain, light bulb, and smart Wi-Fi floating around. They smile and raise a hand, symbolizing the bond between human and tech. The character studies hard, but glances sideways. A glowing red figure, the perfect student, focuses intensely, surrounded by radiant light. The main character sighs, looks at their low grade, and slumps over the desk. Dialogue. The character steps onto a glowing red racetrack. Only yesterday's self, a grey clone, stands across from them. They exchange a determined look and start running. The character stands proudly, holding up a bright board labeled New Game Rules Symbol Only. 3 icons appear one by one. The character sprints across the racetrack of time.
Let's go!
Yesterday's self fades away behind. Red light bursts from their steps. Fireworks explode above. Dopamine unleashed. The character stops within glowing red-white light. Around them, old versions dissolve into radiant particles. They raise a hand. The red energy merges into one shining, confident self. The character studies hard but glances sideways. A glowing red figure, the perfect student, studies intensely, surrounded by radiant light. The main character sighs, sees a low grade, and slumps over the desk. The character steps onto a glowing red racetrack. Across stands a grey version, yesterday's self. They lock eyes, full of determination, then sprint forward together. The character holds a glowing New Game Rules board symbol only. 3 icons light up. The character sprints across the racetrack of time. Yesterday's self fades away behind. Red light bursts from their steps. Fireworks explode. Dopamine celebration. The character stands in a glowing red-white aura. Old versions dissolve into radiant light. They raise a hand. Red energy merges into one bright, confident version. The character studies at a desk piled high with open books. Eyes glaze over, flipping pages again and again. But the words float right out of their head like smoke. Behind them, a huge photocopy machine brain sputters and smokes. The character puts on red glasses and activates search mode. Inside their head, search tabs pop up. Ask, gives, answer glowing around. Neural lines spark like red circuits. The character taps their temple, asking and answering their own questions. Red energy pulses question, gives, answer inside their head. When they get it right, a small light burst pops. Hack successful. A glowing timeline appears. Day 1 gives 3 gives 7 gives 14. Each point lights up red in turn. The character taps review, and energy flows through the line. Their brain glows brighter each time.
How are you
The
doing
character
today?
stands in glowing red light. Notes, formulas, and question marks orbit and merge into a shining brain above. They raise their hand, smiling wide like they just beat the final boss. The character sits among a mountain of math books, studying for hours. Their face is blank, chin resting on hand. A looping sushi icon floats above. Above it, a loading. 99% bored symbol blinks. They sigh, feeling trapped in an endless study loop. The character starts a countdown timer, switching subjects. 30 minutes math gives 30, chemistry gives 30, literature gives back to math. Each switch flashes a bright red swap effect. The brain starts moving again, refreshed and alert. The character lifts red dumbbells, each labeled with icons. Every subject switch makes the weights heavier. Sweat bursts into red sparks. Their brain glows with a training mode energy. The character steps onto a glowing red stage, lifting a dumbbell bigger than their head. A red burst explodes as they solve a hard problem. Dopamine fireworks fill the air. Above them glows a level up symbol icon only, no text. It feels like defeating the final boss in the study game. The character stands in a red-white glowing background. Behind them a shining muscular brain radiates power. Icons orbit and merge into a glowing energy ring. They raise a fist and smile, brain glowing stronger than ever. The character sits with a thick textbook, eyes dull as black, and white letters fly out of the pages. A tiny thought bubble pops up. Boring, right? Their brain says no, and the lights go out completely. The brain switches to cinema mode above the head. A tiny movie screen appears, where words turn into moving visuals. The character looks up, smiling as if discovering the universe's secret. Studying waves gives watching a slow-motion video gives sketching red wave curves on paper. Then switching to biology gives sculpting a clay model of a cell. Each topic appears like a mini-movie scene, vivid and fun. The character studies in a group, holding a pen and drawing diagrams on the whiteboard, explaining like a vlog director. Friends around laugh happily, while red arrows on the board glow like motion graphics. The character stands in a glowing red-white space, surrounded by spinning film strips, each showing a study topic. Their brain glows brightly, projecting waves, cells, diagrams, and group laughter. They smile and raise a hand. Light explodes as if the director just yelled cut perfectly. The character sits at a desk surrounded by messy notes. Each paper shows random numbers, 40%, 60%, 25%. They scratch their head, staring at their brain that's clearly lagging. The brain lights up. A control panel appears, showing an awareness level bar rising. They press a glowing radar button. Red waves scan across their head. The brain glows brightly, as if saying, understanding how you understand. The character writes in their journal, using 3 icons. What they learned, what confused them, what to try tomorrow. Each line glows red like a checkpoint light. Behind them, a glowing red feedback loop diagram spins, symbolizing daily progress. Wearing headphones, the character watches their brain screen showing focus 45-minute break 10 minute. During breaks, The brain icon breathes as energy restores. When studying again, the XP bar jumps up like a gamer leveling up. The character stands in a glowing red-white space with a radiant coach brain behind them. Icons of feedback, timer, notebook, and radar orbit around. They smile, raising a confident hand as if saying, "Ready, coach mode on." The character stands in the center, surrounded by 8 glowing icons representing the brain hacks, active recall, spaced repetition, dual coding, etc. Each icon lights up red, connecting to form a circle of energy. The character smiles and touches it. Red light bursts. Across the frame, the scene shifts to a white-red background. Oh no! The character lifts a strategy notebook, surrounded by a rotating brain gear icon. Light beams down, illuminating a confident face. A glowing red energy line connects the heart to the brain, symbolizing knowledge born from passion. 3 icons appear around the character, like, share, comment. Each one pops up with a cheerful pop sound. The character laughs, claps, and forms a heart shape with their hands. The character presses the subscribe button icon only. The screen glows red as a loading bar fills rapidly, and a level up symbol appears above the brain. A bright halo of light bursts around the character. The character stands in glowing white-red light, smiling toward the horizon. Behind them, their past versions fade slowly into the light. A bright tomorrow greater than today's symbol flickers above their head. The scene fades softly as inspiration